Hey there, this is Game Hoard Game. I am Poob. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a game called Manaspark. This game is by a developer called Behemoth. It is an indie developer. Now, this is only an early alpha, and this is a demo of that alpha. Behemoth had sent me an email and asked me if I would like to take a look at this demo and do a video on it, and so I downloaded the demo, and I had a playthrough. And I gotta say, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I've played this demo through probably 25 times at this point. Really, really enjoying it. So we're gonna take a couple runs through the game. I'm gonna talk about some of the things I dislike, which is a very short list, and I'm gonna also talk about the things I do like and some of the things I'd like to see. And yeah, that's basically it. So, like any roguelike, it's procedurally generated. Well, not like any roguelike, but like a lot of good roguelikes, we have procedural level generation as well as randomized items. Each floor we're going to come across a chest which is going to have a random item on it, or in it, I guess. And we're also going to come across stores in between levels that are going to offer us the choice of 3 items for a certain amount of money each time. That amount of money goes up every time you use the shop, and you can sometimes use the shop several times in a row if you have enough money to do so. So, oh, there's one of the great things about this game. On this game, ouch, enemies interact with other enemies. Oh man, I might get killed right here. And, oh, okay, you need to die. You need to die. He won't die. Oh, okay, I got trapped there. That was awesome. Okay. Enemies interact with each other, and they become better because of that. So that guy, normally he just kind of wanders around. That little red guy will wander around very slowly and shoot the odd rock at you. When he's on the back of that dog, the dog will attack you as well as he shoots a bit faster. So a little embarrassing, we'll start with that one, but I guess that leads me into, this game is very hard. This game is somewhat punishing. I don't think this game is going to end up being as hard as something, say, like Enter the Gungeon. Oh, look, same item again. That doesn't happen all the time. Whoa, that was close. But yeah, this game is hard, and if you don't have respect for the enemies, like I didn't there, I should have killed those guys before they even got to the dogs. The enemies are going to kill you on this game. Yep. So let's see if we can't at least make it through the introductory portion this time. I have beaten this demo 5 or 6 times at this point. A lot of the time, my own misjudging of enemy range tends to get me killed. So let's see. So obviously movement. How's the movement? How does this game feel? Well, the shots are very accurate, very crisp. I like that. It means if you are skillful, the game directly rewards that with allowing you to kill enemies a little bit faster. The dodge roll, very crisp, very clean. There are no iframes on it, so you have to dodge out of the way, but it does offer you a little bit of extra speed when you do need to dodge. Each floor you need to open the gate to get out, which is marked on my map very clearly. Everything on this game on the map is marked very clearly, aside from it. I don't think enemy positions are marked, but like items and stuff like that are marked. So, yeah, we gotta pull the switches to get out of the floor. This giant gate opens and slams down behind us, and then we move on. Now here we'll get a chance to show you the shop. Oh, okay, no, I'm going to stop right now, you know, because I forgot to, I actually did a video of this beforehand, but my audio didn't come through right, so there's a couple things I forgot to include right off the start. This game is about humans being disadvantaged. Humans do not have the power of magic, and the other fantasy creatures do, so it's led to humans being basically a subjugated class of people. They're enslaved and slaughtered and mistreated, and I guess recently there's been a lot of kidnappings, so our character is basically set out to find out something about that and do something about it, obviously. So here's our shop. I pulled the switch, it cost me $3, and then I get my choice of 3 items. I will always enjoy a game that gives me a lot of choices. So I could have chose a total health up, but I'm choosing multi-shot. Multi-shot has a disadvantage, or at least when you take the first one, because now I don't have a shot that travels down center. But yeah, I do enjoy having the choice of 3 items there, because each floor there's going to be 1 chest, which will give me an item. That's totally up to RNG. And each floor there's going to be a shop in between, which gets more expensive as you go along. The more shops you use, the more expensive it gets. yeah, those shops are going to feature an item of my choosing. Wow, that was a pretty good shot right there, I think. Now, I might not even get the amount of money I need on this level to use the shop the next time, because the first time it cost 3 gold. The next time, it's going to... Oh, crap! Oh, he almost got me. The next time, it's going to cost me 7 gold, and then 14 after that, and I think the next use is 24. I've only ever gotten to use the shop 4 times once, I think. Okay, so... let's run down some of the stuff I don't like here. If you're listening, which I assume you are if you can hear me talking, there's no music. I believe that is just because of the early alpha nature of this game. The sounds that there are seem pretty effective. A lot of the time enemy attacks will be telegraphed through sound and stuff like that. So one of the big problems right now is there's not enough sound going on. There's just this blowy, airy noise at all times. Poison arrows is my favorite item, hands down, because it does damage that I don't have to put myself in danger to get done. I like to be able to shoot and then get the hell out of harm's way, because obviously, as you saw earlier, enemies will really mess you up if you give them a chance. Let's see, what else do we got here? I guess one of the other biggest things, I want to run down through my dislikes so that I can get them out of the way quickly, because I overall have a lot of positive things to say about this game. When I fire, I can't dodge roll. Okay, watch. I let go, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. I'm just mashing the dodge roll button, and it takes about a full second afterwards to be able to dodge roll. That's something I don't really like. I find that if I've planned far enough ahead to be able to dodge roll, I've planned far enough ahead to just plain not be in danger anyway. So I feel like that keeps me out of situations where I might actually have more excitement just running right in and then dodge rolling around. It still wouldn't really reward me to play aggressively, because I'll get killed pretty easily. But at the same time, the dodge roll being so slow, I feel really takes away, it punishes forward playing. And forward playing, I don't feel like should be punished unless you are actually unskillful with that play. So maybe that's the case with me, but at the same time, I feel like that the animation taking so long to finish is a punishment for players who might want to play aggressively, which I feel like is gonna make it so that there's only really, it's gonna reduce the number of ways that a person could play it, which I don't feel like is a good thing overall. But that is a small thing, and it might be due to the early alpha nature of it. It's just some of their animations might not be bang on yet. And that also could be that the designer wants it that way. They want you to think about your shots, which could actually be the case. You're supposed to not be that powerful in this game. Okay, so this is the second shop. There's $7 to activate, so I'm not going to be able to get it this time. I might be able to activate it twice after the next level, though. So we're going to go on down. That's about all I've got for dislikes. I've got a couple more little things, but we're going to talk about those as time goes on. So, things I do like. Okay, the real danger. As much as I got one shot really early on... Oh, crap, we need to get out of the way there. As much as I got one shot really early on there by some enemies... Actually, that wasn't one shot, I was just picked apart. I like that. You have to have respect for your enemy on this game, or they will rip you to shreds. Crap, he's going to be really hard to deal with. Yeah, the enemy will kill you really quickly on this if you're not paying attention, and I like that danger. Like I say, this game makes it so that skillful play is rewarded. Oh, can I get another shot in? Yes, I can. Okay, those shield guys are brutal. They kill me constantly. Yeah, I just saw it there a second ago. Enemy projectiles hit each other, which is another thing I really like and want to mention. Oh, crap, we need to get out of there. Don't hit me. I'm going to just let him come down to me. Yeah, enemy projectiles hit each other. I think that guy shot the other dude in the back at the start. Okay, there we go. Giroud is shot. Now let's hit him with a couple shots. Let's get back in cover and hopefully... Ooh, I'm surprised it didn't get me. I've been killed by that attack a lot. This guy shot the other guy in the back. It's perfect. That's another way enemy AIs can interact with each other, because a lot of the times you'll get a bunch of guys bunched up, and the mage might cast a fireball and hit one of his buddies, or a bunch of these little green guys with their rock slings will actually kill a large, more dangerous opponent for you just because they try to shoot from behind them. There's another thing I like on display right there. You can shoot down enemy projectiles. It rewards skillful play. I like I like things that reward skillful play. You can just stand right out in the open against a single enemy and just shoot down his shots as he tries and fails to hit you. Let's get it. Yes, shot him in the back while he wasn't paying attention. Oh wow, and see that another enemy over there exploded and actually hit him with a spike. Oh, see, it's a little hard to shoot since I only have double shot now, and I don't have a bow or an arrow that goes down direct center. Okay, oh yeah, he must have been hit by that before. See, that's another thing. This orc, he would take 2 to 3 shots normally, but because he was hit by the spikes that come out of those guys, he went down in only 1 shot from me, and this orc was killed by one of those guys. Again, I really like that. I can't shoot through enemies, so to hit more powerful enemies, like to hit the enemy I want, so why should the enemies be able to shoot through each other? He's gonna get hit. Yes. Dodge! Oh, why did I stay in? Again, you are not as powerful as your enemies. You have to use your bow to your advantage. I should have been staying out a little bit there. Hopefully I can get to the boss during this. If I pay attention a little bit more, I should be able to get to the boss, no problem. But again, I like that. I have to play more skillfully. This game, even though it is a demo, and it's just a demo of like the easier portion of the game, it's not just let me walk through. And did you see the dodge on that dog? See, he takes that little jump up. It's just part of his movement programming, and it's just timed so that it's about right for when you would try to counter fire. So I really like that. Some of the movement of the enemies is really nicely put together. Let me see. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but the dodge roll, it's pretty crisp. Oh no, I don't want him doing that. Oh yes, I shot the dog away from him. Yeah, we don't want that to happen again. That can be a real mess. Having 2 or 3 of them all on dogs was the part that got me before. But yeah, there's no iframes on the dodge roll, so your dodge roll is purely for quickly getting out of the way of something and not for becoming invincible for a short period of time. That's not what it actually does. Oop, okay, and I don't think there's any damage on touch. I believe enemies actually have to launch an attack at you, which I really like. I don't like it when enemies do damage to you when they're not doing anything. Otherwise, wouldn't the logic go that I would do contact damage as well and we'd both just kill each other? I don't know, but you know, I like that. The logic holds up. Let's see, what else do I got here? I have a lot of stuff written down. I'm just sort of like playing and looking off to one side to read the... I'm trying not to forget anything, because overall, this game is wonderful. I've already gone and upvoted it on Greenlight, and I think you should too. You know, this game, once it's fully fleshed out into a bunch of levels and greater variety of items and stuff like that, I think it's gonna be really good. If it's just more of the same of what this demo is, just adding more levels and enemy variety and new areas, then this game is already something I would buy. No problem about it. I would definitely buy this game. Now, I paid my $3 there. I activate the shop, and now I get, this is the part where I like, because I get to choose what I want. So I'm just gonna go for shot speed up this time, since I already got poison arrows, and the multi arrows generally don't work out for me that well. Okay, so again, I would like to see greater item variety, and I would like to see more items that involve a wager of some type, right? So, multi-shot. The wager there is, I get more shots, at least, but I don't get a shot down the middle. So there's a wager even in that I'm instantly less accurate. Uh-oh, that is not a thing I want to have happen. Stop! Okay, he'll die from that. Yes, he died from poison. Perfect. Yeah, if that orc can get on there, he can throw axes. I'm not sure if I showed you that in this video or the last one, which I failed to get the audio right, but either way, that's what happens when that orc gets on there, and he's a real problem, because he can run you down and throw axes at you to close the distance. So, but yeah, I'd like to see more items that feature a wager, and I'd like to see more stats altered by items. Like, from what I've seen, there isn't movement speed or like damage reduction or anything like that, but there is extra HP. There's shooting speed. There's not shot speed up, mind you. There is just shooting speed. So I'd like to see shot speed upgrades, possibly even like things to make your dodge roll a little bit better. And I'd also like to see items that involve scarier wagers, really. Items where, like, if you take them, you know, maybe you don't dodge roll as fast, or it takes you longer to shoot, or, you know, but your damage goes way up. There is a few items like that, but I would like to see items that offer different wagers, and possibly just you know, more or less just a greater variety of stats to wager against each other. So like, I've got my shooting speed way up. Do I take a damage upgrade that's going to knock that back down, or do I just take another shooting speed upgrade, or you know, do I take a speed down for even more shooting speed? That kind of stuff. So I think anytime you have a lot of stuff where you're going to wager one thing against the other, I think that's a good thing. Now, not always, mind you. It's nice in a roguelike, since it is a single-player experience, they have some items that are imbalanced. It's nice to just have a run where you get to run over the enemy every once in a while. Okay, here's one of our wager items. So damage way up, shooting speed down a bit. That shooting speed is only going to mostly undo one of these shooting speed items, like the card or the glove. So this is absolutely worth taking now. And when it says damage way up, it's a big damage up. So I'm going to be quite powerful now, especially since I've got poison shots as well. So that's pretty much through my list of things that I like. I think I basically already said it. I like how simple the shop is, and that it offers me a choice in amongst the RNG being under control. You've got a good mixture of that now. Wow, look, he just instantly died because my damage is so high now. Because here's RNG. RNG has power over the chests, but RNG doesn't necessarily have power over the shops, and I really like that. So, some things I would like to see. I'd like to see some different characters. All of this part, just remember that I'm just saying this not knowing exactly what the developer's plan is. I haven't spoken to them personally, other than an email back and forth about trying out the game. But I'd love to see different characters, or barring that, I'd love to see different weapons, like, because your different bows could literally be like different characters, right? Like, say you get a bow that does high damage, but the shots don't travel very fast, or it shoots faster, but you have a limited amount of arrows, something like that. So just having, oh wow, he shoots really fast. Having the ability to wager one weapon against the other, I think, would add a lot to this game, and that would give you, oh, I barely got out of the way of that. That would give you another thing to basically, which bow do I want to take? Does that match my build? Does that match my playstyle? What exactly do I want to do? These guys are probably going to be the death of me. Alright, what else do I got here? I already talked about having more items that I would like to wager. Okay, one thing you might have noticed is I've been activating switches with my bow as I've been running around. Oh, I should have shot them as I was in there. I'd like to see more interactable items in the environment that rely on the bow. Maybe things that could be threatening to the player or threatening to the enemies in the environment. One or the other. It's just, I feel like where the shooting in this game is so skillful that it would make a lot of sense to base a lot of your skill shots on just having traps be activatable within the level and stuff like that. That guy would have killed me if he hit me right there. Alright, and that's most of what I had to go through about this game. Okay. Again, I totally recommend this game. I encourage you to go to their Greenlight page, as well as going to the developer's webpage and picking up this demo for yourself. It's publicly available, so if you think this is the kind of thing you'd like to try, oh wow, he just got hit by the other guy's shield bash. Yeah, go to manasparkgame.com and pick up this game for yourself and give it a try. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about it, and I'm sure the developers would love to hear your thoughts about it as well, as one of the hardest things for indie developers is just getting enough opinions about a game. Oh crap, I thought that was going to kill him. Hey, it actually did. So yeah, but I do encourage you, go to the Greenlight page. Let's get this game on Steam. There's no reason it shouldn't be. I think as this game develops, if this is a good example of what it's going to be, this game totally deserves to be on Steam, and it deserves your money. I hope to keep up with this game as it develops. I'd like to feature it again as it becomes more feature complete, keep you up to date on it, and yeah. So I think I've said about all I want to say about this, so I'll just, as things come to mind as I continue on here, I'm just going to continue this run, and I think when this run ends, we'll wrap things up there, but let's see if I can't make a run on the boss, and let's see if I can't get my face cut off, but I'm going to see if I can make a run on the boss just to show you the boss design as well. Because I think that was my only other negative for this game. Let's get out of the way. Okay. My only other negative for this game was the boss's sound design, and I think that's, again, just mainly because, whew, that was close. I think it's just the alpha nature of the game there. there's lacking music in most of the levels, and also the boss. I feel like a little bit more extra sound work on the boss himself would make him seem a lot more scary and a lot more menacing moment to moment. Yeah, that was the main thing. I really do enjoy the boss fight. Wow, that was pretty bad. So hopefully I can show that off. I believe if I can beat this level, the next area will be a boss fight, and I should be able to get my character some extra power before we see the boss, because I've got 21 gold now, and who knows how much we'll have by the time we get out of here. Let's just okay. I was gonna show you how I could shoot down the shots, but he shot ridiculously inaccurately right there. Okay, our damage is just great, and I can just walk up to pretty much anybody and just shoot them once. I might take a multi-shot if I can get it at the shop. I'm not sure. We'll... Oh my god! I didn't even notice him! What am I doing? I looked at the map for a second just to see if the door was already discovered, and it is, and I almost got myself killed while I was doing it. Alright. Now, that looks like it's about complete. I wonder, did I get the chest on this level already? I can't remember. I kind of got a little bit focused on what I was talking about to do with the game, but there we go. We'll shoot that. Okay. There, see, like, there's that slow dodge roll again. I actually didn't have time, even though he was way over here. I didn't have time to, like, it takes a long time to get your dodge roll off after you take a shot. Again, that very well could be a design choice. Like, they just want you to think about what you're doing a little bit more. Oh my god, that guy just messed me up. Come on, I want to show you the boss, so I'm going to try not to get killed by this guy. Okay, and you can shoot him over the top of that shield. The hit detection is really nice on this game. It works quite well. Oh, come on, I'm just missing. Oh, no! Oh, I thought I was dead. Okay, hopefully this guy will drop me some chicken or something once he dies. Come on, come on. Yep, let's bait out a shot. There we go. Now I can just get a couple... Oh, no, he's going to shield dash. There we go. I have a hard time recognizing that attack half the time. Okay, I'm going to kill him right here. Yeah, there we go. Did he drop any chicken? Yes, he did. That'll take me almost to full health. And that'll be the final enemy on this level. So, yeah, looks like we're going to get to see the boss before the end of this quick look at this game. And, you know, like I say, I do encourage you. The demo is publicly available. It's only a small download, and it's right on the front page of manasparkgame.com. Go pick it up for yourself and try it. And I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Do you agree with the things I'm saying about it? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm totally batshit crazy about some of the things I'm saying? Do you have your own ideas? Because, like I say, one of the hardest things for indie developers is getting enough opinions to form a really good game. So if you have thoughts about this game, go ahead and you know, make a comment to the developer. Get on their forum page. Go ahead and let them know what's up. What you feel would make their game really good. I just got a big shot speed upgrade, so it's a hard counter for the first boss. I should let this guy fire a few times at least, just so you can see what he does. Oh my god, that's the shot that normally kills me. So he does that. He fires a few fireballs. I'm just going to stand behind this in case he does that again. Yeah, he has that attack, and he also spawns a couple little eyeball creatures. Very, very similar to, say, the Beholder or the Beholster on Enter the Gungeon, except for, you know, you don't got to do quite so much work to get around him. So that's the first boss. I got a really good draw of items there because that coffee cup that I just took off the shop there allowed me to basically shoot as fast as I can. Again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in this video or the last video, but items all are noticeable. All of your items, when you pick them up, they instantly make a difference that you can feel, and that's really important. Games where it's very just like a tiny little stat upgrade that you can't feel, it's not as satisfying to get items in those type of games. So we're just going to go down the stairs here, and it says, "Thanks for playing, but that's not the end. You'll soon continue the journey to find the mysteries that haunt these dungeons and what has caused the kidnapping outbreak that started not so long ago." So we're going to go back to the menu. I'm not going to hit the button again just because the music will start. But anyway, hopefully I've covered everything I wanted to cover there. I think I did. Hopefully I didn't just ramble too much there. It's hard to keep all my thoughts in order because I had a lot to say. Overall, though, absolutely positive. Well, not absolutely. Other than the couple of things, this game is awesome so far. And, yeah. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to continue playing this. I've been playing this demo like mad, actually. And, yeah. I encourage you to go to go greenlight it. Once again, I just want to end off by saying, you know, let's encourage this. This is they're doing a great job, and go ahead and let them know that. Yeah. Anyway, this is Game Hoard Game. I'm Pooh. Have yourselves a good one.